Hi everyone, welcome back to the Visual Builder Cloud Service online course. So in this lecture, we are going to look at how to create checkboxes in a table and then how to give a feature like select all the checkboxes and deselect all the checkboxes. This is one of the common requirement where you need to give a functionality to a user wherein you will create a single checkbox on the header, and basis on that selection or unselection you wanted to select all the checkboxes or you wanted to deselect all the checkboxes. So let's have a look how to give this functionality in the Visual Builder. So I am going to share my VBCS screen and I am going to extend my same learning VBCS application. Here I am going to create a flow called checkboxes create. Okay, so on this checkboxes, this is the start page, and here I am going to put a table, and the table will be basis on the ADP, not on STP. So if you wanted to manipulate table, you wanted to add more and more columns, you wanted to filter pagination, then SDP will not help. So in that case, you have to use the ADP. So we have a ADP variable on the application level itself, which is called employee ADP, which is loaded on the VB enter event and getting the data from a business object employee ADP. Now, what you can do is just open this page. We are going to leverage the same ADP. So I will search, I will use a table component here and then put it here. I will bind this table with our ADP variable, and this is my ADP variable, which will give me all the columns here. Select it and you can say ID, first name, last name, and then age. So this has two records as of now. Now my table is ready. Now I wanted to create one more column here, and on the header I will create one checkbox which will select all the checkboxes under the table. So I am going to use the checkbox set. Select the checkbox set, drag and drop here. You see the one space here, just drop it here. Here you see this has been created and this is the template. Now you see option one, you need to remove it. So what you can do is you can simply go to the data. You can remove this option. You don't require it option. Okay. And here go to the code section. Let's do something in the coding section. So this is cell template. You can say the column template. You can rename it column template and copy this column template and change it here as well. Go to the data here and then column. So here you see this is a cell template. You need to change it column template to column template. Okay. Now here, if you go to the design mode, instead of this cell template, you also need to make checkbox here. So for this, what you can do, you can simply copy this template and then paste it here. And here we have one more property called header. This is the cell template. What is that? Header template. Header template, and you can give a value like header checkbox. Okay, you need to give a comma here as well, header checkbox, and then you here. Okay, and then go to the design mode, and here you see this checkbox is there. If you go to the live mode, now you will be able to check it, but the functionality is not there as of now. Go to the code view now, and now here you can see value. By default, you can say checked. Okay. And here also value equals to checked. Here option value checked. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to register a event on the header checkbox. This one, just select this, go to the events and then new event and then register one value event here. Now on this action chain, I am going to check that this is checked or not. So what happened? Let me just see what happened to this. Yeah, okay. Now go to this action chain from here, right? Now for this, I am going to make a condition called if condition. And here in this if condition, what I'm going to do, I am going to check if the current zero, sorry, you have to check this value. This one action chain, yes, this value, okay, and you have to check if it is equals to checked, right? What will happen here? What I'm doing is I am checking a condition if the checkbox equals to check. If it will give the value checked, then I will follow this path, otherwise I will follow this path. So for this, I am going to create two Java function, JavaScript function. Go to Java JS and here just give two functions here. So here what I have done is I have created two functions. One is the check all function where I will pass the array and I will iterate the array and I will make this checkbox equals to checked, and here nothing is there. Okay, now go to the designer, not designer, go to the action chain and here call your call module function, this one. Here you need to call your function like check all, and here you need to pass the ADP, check all select. Here you need to pass your employee ADP variable, employee ADP, this one data. Okay, and then save it. Similarly, you have to pass this call module function here as well. Select module function and here uncheck all, and now you need to pass not mapped. Similarly, employee ADP and then data. Right. Now this will return the modified array. Here you see, if you go to the JS, it will return the modified array. So what I am going to do, go to the action chain again. I am going to use fire data provider event. Just drop it here, and then you need to refresh your employee ADP, and then you have to use the update and expand it, and now you need to use this call module function one. This will have the return data from the JS and then map it to the data. Save. Similarly, you have to drop it here as well, and then select this employee ADP, and then click on a update, and then call module function 2 here, and then save. Now go to your designer, go to the code section, and here in this checkbox set, here you have to give this value, and in the value will be the current data. So make sure you will have the value associated with current.data. Now let's go to the live mode and see. Okay, so here you see the checkboxes are not coming here. So there's a one problem here. Go to the code, and then in this you need to give one more field called this thing, the fill checkbox. Okay, now go to the live mode. Now you can select, here you see, now you are able to select all the checkboxes whatever you want. So this is how you can give the functionality to select all the checkboxes or deselect all the checkboxes. So let me just repeat what I have done. First, I have created a table basis on the ADP variable. And then here I have dropped one checkbox set component on a new column. And then in the coding section, what I have done, I have changed the template name here, column template for this checkbox. And then here also, I have taken this template, column template. Here you see column template is a column template. I have just copied this template and then pasted one more time. And I am making this slot as a header checkbox and given header template as a header checkbox. And here the field checkbox, I have added one more property called field, which is a checkbox here. And then I have registered one value change event on the first checkbox, on the header checkbox. And here on this, I am checking a condition if, like if chain.variables.value 0 equals to checked, then follow this path where I am calling the JavaScript function, this JavaScript function, where I am just modifying the data and putting items checkbox equals to checked. And in the second function, I am not putting anything. And then just modifying the ADP using the fire data event and using the, here you see employee ADP and then using the update. And then if you go to the live mode, now you can see everything here. So this is how you can give the functionality to select all the checkboxes and deselect all the checkboxes. In the next lecture, I will show you how to get only the selected data on a pop-up, or you can print it somewhere wherever you want. So that's all for this lecture. If you have any question, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.